Art is healing, and there is a lot of healing needed. The indigenous peoples of the earth, and especially the United States, have suffered spoken and unspoken horrors in the last 5 centuries. My ancestors and your ancestors were the cause of the genocide of the Native Americans. No act of kindness or restitution can undo the destruction of the lives of the families, tribes, and nations of the native peoples of the United States. To do nothing is not an option. So join with me and pour a drop of honey in the ocean of despair and pain that exists now and throughout the cruel history of the United States by creating an Indigenous Peoples Art and Craft Gallery in Northern California where none exists, and with the internet, a global gallery. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Stuart Wilburn, a skilled bead artist of the Pomo tribe of Northern California, Mendocino County. Now, Stuart, why do you think this art and craft gallery would be a good thing?
Aside from living in a world of never-ending war, an environment that is dying, greed, corruption, a step in the opposite direction can't be wrong. The native people are considered by many to be on the bottom of the totem pole by the races, therefore not getting much help from anybody. So I think someone wanting to start an arts and craft gallery would be a great help to the native people. It would be a place to show, sell, and teach their work, bringing people together, and anyone wishing to help in any way would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
You got it. Art is healing, and there is a lot of healing needed. The indigenous peoples of the earth, and especially the United States, have suffered spoken and unspoken horrors in the last 5 centuries. My ancestors and your ancestors were the cause of the genocide of the Native Americans. No act of kindness or restitution can undo the destruction of the lives of the families, tribes, and nations of the native peoples. To do nothing is not an option. So join with me to pour a drop of honey in the ocean of despair and pain that exists now and throughout our cruel American history by creating an Indigenous Peoples Art and Craft Gallery here in Northern California where there is none, and with the internet, a global gallery. It is my honor to introduce to you skilled bead and basket weaver Mary Clark of the Wailaki Pomo tribe of Northern California. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
So why do you think we really need this gallery?
Well, I think the gallery is needed so that our people could have a place to show their art and the skills that they have. A lot of people are out there that do a lot of the basketry, the beadwork, regalia making, and we have no place to show our work except for at the big times where we actually go out to sell or at the museum. If we had some place to take our stuff to put on display, I think that would be a value to the people, and also would help them get other people involved and would create a place for the kids to be proud of, to be able to come and see artwork that their ancestors had made, their aunts, their uncles, grandparents, and maybe inspire them to carry on the traditions that are being lost. Basket weaving is a lost art. Right now we have several weavers that belong to California Indian Basket Weavers, and the majority of our people just go around and sell their stuff at different gatherings. And they aren't able to have an actual place to go and have it set up where people can come and enjoy it and admire the actual work that people do. We all have different styles of weaving, you know, northern, southern, and central Native Americans all weave. There's out-of-state weavers. If we had a spot to bring our materials that we've done and even maybe do classes, you know, there at the gallery, and our young ones would be able to come and learn. So I would appreciate, you know, the people, I appreciate you guys for trying to get this started, because it is a lost art. And there's very few young people that weave.
Okay, so here's one of your baskets that won a prize here. And there's the prize. What is this prize?
It's first place in Phoenix at the Heard Museum. They had one of their first basket showings there. The Toda Odoms put it on, sponsored it, and we just put our baskets in. My uncle and I put our baskets in, and he won first place on his basket, and I won first place on my basket.
So could you tell people what exactly we got going here?
This is my first one. I didn't expect to win a prize, but I wanted to present it. In the showing, I had put acorns in it so that it was all about the display, and so that's what they thought was
it traditionally used for?
For gathering. Yeah, you gather it, and it's called it's an open twine gathering basket, and it's made with red willow.
Okay, fantastic.
This is a medallion made out of the basket material. It's red bud and sedge root, and I put the abalone shells and the clam shells on it to represent the money. This is what we used to use for money, was the clam shells and the abalone for trade. So, and what I did was I just started, we call it like a belly button. We start with this belly button, and then we weave with the sedge root. And then the red bud we peel, and we use it for our coloring. So that's what the red color is in here.
Is this a belly button?
This is the starting of a basket. And this could be a medallion or whatever.
Where would you wear that?
Well, I actually made it for my son, who is a bear dancer. So he wears it when he dances.
And what's this?
This is a replica of one of our girls' dance regalia. The headpiece, the orange and the white and black, those are what we call our pomo colors, and the orange represents our flicker feather. So I do the replica dolls, which people really like them because of everything that you use is just like what the dancer actually wears. A woman would wear it.
Oh, yeah.
She would wear it like this when she was out working, so the baby would be in the basket like this.
Right.
So.
Yeah. That was beautiful stuff.
Yeah. So
and that's why we got to have an art gallery.
Yeah.
Pomo basket weavers are the most renowned in the whole United States.
Well, this is Pomo style basketry. This is what I learned.
And they're the most renowned out of everybody in the whole United States. Anyway, that's Mary's presentation, and we're looking forward to receiving the funds for you to build this gallery, and it'll be a great legacy for you to help us out. There's another problem that you told me, and that is that there are many beautiful baskets where there's no place to store them.
Right.
And so they can be exposed to mold and so on and so forth.
Bugs.
And bugs.
Yeah.
And the gallery can also act as a safe place to store beautiful antiquities that are in danger now. Thank you very much. And thank you so much, Mary, for showing your wonderful work.